hi, Levi. And this is my brother, Levi. And let's check out number
Look what Levi's doing. Bonk. You're okay.
And this hammer or an axe, guys. I don't know what this is. An axe or... Ah!
He copied you. He wants to be just like Big Brother.
Oh, okay. The hammer.
Did you show him the hammer?
Yes.
Good.
And this is a learn land of the world. Oh.
He's back here running into walls. All right, what are we gonna do next?
Okay. Levi's in.
All right, Levi, you gonna go by brother? You ready to go by brother? Where's Caleb? He just wants to keep the box on his head. Maybe he'll sit here while we... Ooh.
Jingle bells, Batman's Smith.
Hey, not that one. It's like, oh, sorry, guys.
I'm sorry, guys.
See, that's not the nicest song, but it is silly and funny, huh? Okay, go ahead and get your book, my friend. Say hi.
Hey.
Can you blow kisses? Can you show them where's Levi? Yeah, say Levi, that's me. And who's that? Who's that over there? Good girl, that's Genevieve. You call her good girl. Good girl, you're gonna go get her? You go get good girl, and Caleb and I are gonna read. Hurry, buddy. I'll help you find it.
It's 16.
You found it, number 16.
Ready, everyone.
Ooh, careful.
Do it. Yay, I'm so excited.
Did you tell him it's getting closer and closer to Christmas?
Okay. To Christmas, I'm so excited.
All right, day number 16. God's people head
No,
home.
we gotta do that first.
I just read that one. I said, God's people head home. And Caleb is going to have a really long word to sound out. I wonder if you guys could sound this out. Look at this.
I want to see.
You're going to see it in a second. You're going to try to sound it out. Oh my goodness. Let's see if we could figure it out together.
No.
Somebody's at the door.
Who is it?
Probably a package. Probably a Christmas package. Ready?
The story of Jesus.
Good guess, but this is the story of Zerubbabel. Say Zerubbabel.
Zerubbabel.
You guys say Zerubbabel.
Zerubbabel.
Isn't that a silly name? All right, it's from Ezra 1 and 3 and Haggai 2. I believe that's another prophet. I think they're both prophets. All right, let's keep going.
Oh, the story of...
Do you remember?
Sona.
Zerubbabel.
Zerubbabel again!
Okay, come back here, Levi. The story of Zerubbabel.
Oh.
Oh, go get Daddy. Go get him. Go get Daddy. Go say boo. Go say boo. Okay, you could stay here with us. This is going to be crazy. Okay, Zerubbabel was one of King David's children's children. Okay, I'm just trying to hold on to Levi, so. Do you want to help us point to the words too, Levi? This is what happens when your husband is sick and you don't have help. Okay, go ahead, go play, go play, go play.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun is riding on horse open sleigh. Hey, it's a small world after all.
Thank you, Caleb, for being our information.
After all, it's a small world after all. Small, small world.
Okay, let's get started, you guys. We're just gonna try. If you guys can't hear, I'm sorry. If it gets a little bit distracting, I'm sorry. It is what it is. We're doing our best. Okay, so Zerubbabel was one of King David's children's children. So he was one of God's people. But like many of God's people, he was far from home in a land called Persia. Can you guys say Persia?
Right, guys.
Persia was beautiful, the most beautiful land in all the world, but it wasn't where God wanted Zerubbabel. So one day, God whispered a secret to Zerubbabel. It's time for you to go back home, and when you do, I have a job for you. Rebuild my
temple.
Rebuild my temple. That's right. Because remember, God's temple got destroyed. Remember?
How did it get destroyed?
I believe people came and destroyed it. Rebuild God's temple. Zerubbabel could hardly believe it. The temple was where God came to be with his people. For years, there had been no temple at all, which meant God wasn't there. But a new temple? This could only mean one thing. God was getting ready to come back. Yeah. Zerubbabel marched straight in to see the king of Persia, and he said, "O mighty king, kingly king, most kingish and king-like of kings, can I ask a teensy-weensy, itty-bitty, teeny-tiny favor?" "Anything," the king said. When Zerubbabel asked to go back home and take thousands of God's people with him, what do you think the king said? What do you think the king said? Do you think he said yes or no?
No.
You think he said no? What do you guys think? Do you think he said yes or no?
Yes.
You're changing your answer. You have that tendency. Let's see. The king said, absolutely. Yes. Because God was using this king hundreds of miles away to bring his people home. Yeah, me too. Even though the king didn't know it, he was fulfilling what God had told the prophet Jeremiah. Remember the prophet Jeremiah?
Yeah.
Let's keep going. You won't be far from home forever. The temple won't be gone forever. Does it feel like you're all alone? Does it feel like my plans aren't working anymore? That's not the case. I am still with you.
I was right. It was a hammer.
Yeah, because they're going to rebuild the
temple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a
Okay,
temple.
hold on, let's keep going, buddy. It's taking a long time today. In fact, I'm sorry, that's not the case. I'm still with you, and God still has a plan. Not just a today plan, but a tomorrow plan.
A tomorrow plan. Uh-oh.
In fact, it's a forever plan, and a good one too. It's a plan to take all the wrong and make it right, and take all the darkness and make it bright or light. It's a plan to bring you back home to me. When Zerubbabel went to Jerusalem, he started to rebuild the temple. It was hard work, and a lot of people didn't want him to finish. They tried to ruin all of the work God's people were doing on the temple. But God was with Zerubbabel. Even when he was far from home, even when building the temple was hard, even when his enemies tried to stop him, God was with Zerubbabel.
Yeah, see, he was with Zerubbabel.
Yeah, and so the temple foundation was finished. Zerubbabel and a priest named Joshua gathered many of the people together, and they sang the same song that Solomon sung when they built the first temple.
The first temple.
Let's listen to the song. God is good. His love is better. We hope he'll live with us forever. The people sang, let's finish. Okay. The people sang and danced and played tambourines and trumpets. It was a loud day. But many people, especially the old ones, were crying. Why? Because they remembered Solomon's temple and they knew that this one just wasn't quite the same. They also realized something that day, that maybe, just maybe, the best way for God to live with his people might not be a temple of gold and wood and fabric at all. Maybe God needed to come to his people some other way. If God was going to live with his people, maybe he'd have to come to the earth as a living, breathing person. Emmanuel. Can you say Emmanuel?
Emmanuel.
Emmanuel, God with us. Zerubbabel couldn't quite figure out how God would do it, but he knew that God would do it. And until the end of his days, the same old song repeated in his heart. Even with this new temple,
God will
seem
far
away. So Zerubbabel began
to hope and pray. God, will you come?
Oh, it's different. It's different today. God, will you come to earth to stay? It's different today. Look. And can I tell you why? Can I tell you why it's different? Because they rebuilt the temple so that God could be with them, but they're saying maybe God needs to come be with us a different way. Maybe God needs to come to earth. You want to try to read that part? God,
will you come back
will you come to earth
to say more tomorrow.
Bye, everybody.